News at 7:30 is service of Progressive Windows and Doors. A water well project update in Thomas. That's the big story for 7:30. Progress continues for a water well project in the city of Thomas, says Mayor Jeff Gose.
3 wells as part of that. We're going to revitalize, and we've already got one. The most difficult part was getting them cleared by DEQ. We had some chloroform to address, and we got that addressed and got it cleared through DEQ. So now that well is brought online, and we were able to lift the water rationing. And so we've got 2 more that will be brought online later. We anticipate when that happens, we'll have more water than we need for a while. We're really pleased with that project. It was a $479,000 project, and we're just about to get to the end of it.
In total, there are now 3 operational wells out of 6. The project supported by a grant the city received through the Oklahoma Department of Commerce. A state Senate District 26 candidate forum will be held in Watonga this evening and will feature candidates Rick Cook of Weatherford and Jessica Weingart of Calumet. The seat is currently held by State Senator Darcy Yeck, who cannot seek re-election due to term limits. The forum will begin at 6:30 at Watonga City Hall. Right Media's own Todd Bruner will be the moderator. The event will be live streamed on WBS TV at Right.Media. The runoff election is on August 25th. As many Custer County road improvement projects have been completed over the summer, District 1 Commissioner Wade Anders warns drivers to be cautious of their speed on the roads.
People need to realize the roads may be good and smooth, and that's good, but they need to be very careful.
Commissioners also remind residents that 55 miles per hour is the maximum speed limit on county roads. We'll have more news coming up next.
Progressive Windows and Doors.
Hi, Jeremy here. Although most windows appear to be equal, there are differences in their performance and function that can greatly impact how they protect you and your home. We have engineered our windows to keep out the harshest of elements while maintaining ease of operation. To see for yourself, come visit our plant and showroom. We are located just 2 miles south and 2 miles east of Fairview on the Isabella Blacktop.
German engineered, Oklahoma built.
With the recent beginning of the new school year, Clinton Public Schools Superintendent Nathan Meggett highlights student achievement data that school officials plan to keep track of.
2 areas that we're going to focus on this year as student achievement is not only our student attendance, but also our staff attendance. We'd like that to increase, so we're going to do some positive attendance culture stuff. Another thing that we're going to start taking note of is how many students we have involved in extracurricular activities, and we're going to encourage as many kids as we can.
Meggett says he believes student involvement in extracurricular activities also leads to academic achievement. Weatherford High School will offer a new breakfast option for students this year, says Director of Nutrition Services, Rebecca Baxter.
This year, we are going to do a second chance breakfast at the high school, which means we're going to take our breakfast cart to the high school, like across from the cafeteria, and put it next to the library. And after they're coming out of that first class, we're going to get them some food so that way we can feed even more kids. And that way they're not hungry like we normally are.
Additionally, Baxter says she is planning to add more meals to the schools that invite families to join the students. With the use of artificial intelligence continually increasing, Southwestern Oklahoma State University President Dr. Joel Kendall highlights how the university handles the use of AI.
One of the ways that we're handling it is we've actually created a degree in artificial intelligence. We have a bachelor's of artificial intelligence. That's not how to use it. It's actually how to build the systems. In terms of using AI, it's a weird thing, and it's happened to everywhere. Most institutions like K-12s, but even higher education, you go back 4 years ago, and all the conversations were, how do we keep AI out? How do we not let kids use AI? Now it's, we got to teach them how to use it right.
Dr. Kendall says the university prioritizes teaching students how to responsibly use AI in ways to benefit their futures. News at 7:30, a service of Progressive Windows and Doors. Coming up next, we'll look at local funeral services after a word from Lee Hometown Funeral Home.
When you lose a loved one, it's important to have someone who's compassionate, understanding, and personal. Brandon Lee with Lee's Hometown Funeral Home in Clinton is dedicated to honoring your loved ones with heartfelt service. His goal is to create meaningful tributes that celebrate lives while guiding you with every step of the final process. Whether it's a traditional service, cremation, or pre-planning, if you have already purchased a funeral plan elsewhere, they will honor it as if it was their own. At Lee Hometown Funeral Home, they continue the tradition of caring and personal service. Please visit today to experience the difference.
Funeral services for 78-year-old Judith Ann Christensen will be held today at 11 o'clock at the Custer City Christian Church. She worked for Clinton Regional Hospital. Burial will follow at the Custer City Masonic Cemetery. Services under the direction of Lee Hometown Funeral Home in Clinton. Funeral services for 87-year-old James Ray Sweeney will be held on Friday at 10 o'clock at the Custer City First Baptist Church. He was a former superintendent of Custer City School. Final resting place will be at the Mound Valley Cemetery in Thomas. Services under the direction of Lockstone Funeral Home in Weatherford. Funeral services for 89-year-old Sue Donna McDaniel will be held Friday at 10 o'clock at the Second Adams Church of Christ in Elk City. She formerly owned a beauty shop with her sister. Graveside services will be at 11 o'clock at the Berlin Cemetery in Grimes. Services under the direction of Winery Funeral Service and Cremation Center in Elk City. Today's funeral notices, a service of Brandon Lee at Lee Hometown Funeral Home in Clinton.